something that we would like to bring up once again. We're going to show you some footage here, which is quite appalling in my opinion. But in China, history doesn't matter. All right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
You hear this a lot, where China will say, 5,000 years of history. China's a long history.
Yes.
And I keep telling people that's actually not true. China has about 75 years of history. Thereabouts.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
I would
it.
agree.
Just that's all. All the prior stuff to that was completely destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay, if you go to England, say, you go to Oxford or something, you can see buildings that are hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
They've got records of monks writing stuff from the medieval times or whatever. They've got everything there. The history never got erased. They didn't burn the Oxford University down.
Japan, Korea.
Yeah, you go to many countries around the world that actually have
Mongolia.
history that you can see, tangible history. In China, that stuff is gone. And I mean, this is a modern example. They're taking a historical building here and just simply destroying it to make way for a presumably concrete block of a piece of junk. You know, and I've seen this with my own eyes. You've seen this with your own eyes. There's a very famous case where, remember, in order to bring tourism to a town that was well known for having like ancient temples, they broke down the temples and built a fake one in its place.
Yeah.
You know, they built like a temple complex.
do.
They took the real temple, smashed it down, built a new one.
I do. I remember that.
Like a 700-year-old temple or something. Look, China, there's no respect for history in China. None whatsoever.
I can't get none.
Yeah, the old stuff is just useless. Get rid of it as far as they're concerned. We're just going to build something new here. And
Four olds, bro.
Yeah, and exactly. It's terrible. Like anyone who cares about history, it's very upsetting to see this kind of thing.
It is, because especially if you appreciate Chinese history, you go there and you actually have to trick yourself and find things. Like, you know me, I was kind of a weeb for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I would go around and fool myself into thinking I was in some, very historical site, finding some very precious thing. And I did find some very special things, but I was latching onto things that had been destroyed, and I was looking at remnants. Yeah. I was blocking out in my periphery that there was a mountain that was being gouged by 10 excavators. Yeah. And then I was blocking this over here, this 8-lane highway with car crashes on it. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking to an old lady about how things used to be. Used to be. And it's sad. Yeah, it's sad. Just sad.
The lack of preservation, and this extends across all of the CCP's influence. If you go to any of the countries where China's currently helping with infrastructure, let's say, remember they knocked down that World War II memorial for the fallen soldiers in, where was that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Remember there's like this memorial where they had statues?
In Serbia.
In Serbia. And they were just like, screw these statues, knock them all down to make space.
Let's just say people were none too pleased. But Serbia has to suck up to the CCP. Yeah. So there's backlash locally, but they can't do anything about it because the government, they want China to love them.
In Africa, where they go to do gold mining and, all their other rape the land stuff, they very often destroy sacred sites. Like a sacred river will have a lot of significance for that local tribe, and they will actually divert the river or destroy it or dig all the ground up or something. So, I'm just saying that this attitude towards their own history and their own cultural relics that you see in China and have seen since Mao's days is extended everywhere.
By the way, before you think people are complicit, most Chinese people are not happy about this.
No, of course not.
There are people that are, Chinese people that are rightfully obsessed with Chinese history and that are very appalled at this, but there's no power to do anything.
No, there's nothing.
What are you going to protest?
Yeah.
What are you going to petition the government?
There's nothing you can do. Let's take a look at this next clip. Now,
I think the guests are supposed to talk.
The guests are supposed to answer questions.
Right, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, right.
Talk about straw mattresses.
Yes, I will. Straw mattress argument over here. Now, here's the thing. This is in Tianjin in a senior middle school, okay? So some parents...
Is that middle school for dumb old people?
Yes, it's the higher up...
Sorry, underperforming old people.
Yes, exactly. They're seniors. Yeah. I guess maybe they've been held back. Like 50 years.
Yeah, that's what this is for.
Yeah, because they're senior middle school. Anyway, it's a senior middle school. And the parents are angry and have been posting this online. They found out in the dormitories that the kids' mattresses are actually just stuffed with grass.
Straw.
Yeah, grass and straw.
Yeah, same thing. Right?
Like dried up grass, which then is straw. Yeah. Okay. And you can imagine that's not what you want your kids to be sleeping on in
Probably
school.
not.
See, everyone's taking photos of it and
Like
stuff.
grass mites and stuff.
I mean, the point of the matter is like, that's just poverty right there. You don't shove a mattress full of straw. And
But that's
call
one
it
of
a
the
day.
richest cities in
Yeah,
China.
Tianjin.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys should know Tianjin from the explosion.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's most famous for.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
The chemical explosion.
There was that massive chemical explosion that just destroyed a huge
cratered
area.
the city.
Yeah, huge surrounding area. And they were like, where they kept all the cars parked for distribution, destroyed thousands of cars, killed countless people. We don't know. They never released the statistics, but you've seen the pictures. It looks like Hiroshima or something.
It does.
It
does.
It's absolutely terrible. The CCTV Spring Festival Gala announced their mascot, on December 6th, which would be like yesterday or whatever.
Yeah,
2 days ago.
I don't know about this one.
Well, like the Spring Festival Gala has a mascot.
Yeah. It's like their New Year show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a mascot. Like China loves this mascot, like that Bin Duan Duan or whatever. They always have a mascot for everything, right?
Sure.
So anyway, they unveiled this mascot. In fact, let me get us out of here. You can see it's that dragon thingy that's got fireworks and stuff, right? However, let's see. The mascot is called Long Chen Chen. Okay, Long meaning dragon. So dragon Chen Chen. Chen Chen dragon. All right. It's said that the design inspiration of this mascot brings together the dragon elements from the 5 domestic museums. However, netizens discovered that it was actually an AI drawing because AI cannot draw fingers.
It.
Yeah, and I'll get us out of there. And Long Chen Chen has a different number of toes on each foot, and the perspective is wrong. It cannot be the work of a human artist. Low-level error.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You found this, eh?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
So, again, this is just China being lazy and taking shortcuts. Remember when they claimed, we've done this so many times on the show, they claim they've got like an AI presenter or something, and it's literally someone with a Snapchat filter. Or, this one, Sarah AI, who's just a plug-in for Unreal Engine with a booth babe and a microphone behind it. But that's Huawei's new AI, They just always take these stupid shortcuts. So, yeah. Even state media is now creating their nonsense mascots with AI. Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty funny that they would do such a high-level mascot on AI. But you know what? They'll just claim that it was on purpose because, they're the leaders of AI.
Yeah. What is she doing?
What is that?
Get out of here. No, you get out of here. It's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yeah. When I see this, I feel so depressed.
I feel horrible. Chickens living in a van.
Stupid chicken doesn't go over that stupid pole. What's wrong with a stupid chicken?
He can't get over the pole.
He's like,
he
what?
can literally fly and jump.
They're like, no, I cannot cross this magical pole.
Oh, and here's the mascot of the amusement park, Gilly Man.
Gilly Man.
I personally like the Peppa Pig guns. That's what I like.
Peppa Pig hunting rifle.
Hunting?
Yeah.
And murder.
Yeah.
With Peppa Pig.
I know, it's just so wrong.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind